Yo, if you clicked on this video right here, I know you're trying to take your life to the next level. And most certainly, if you're in the Master Your Energy community, I'm sure in the process of taking your life to the next level. So without further ado, in this video, which is the second video in this series, we're going to talk about the law of correspondence, which is the second law of the universe. In the last video, we talked about mentalism, which is the first law of the universe, stating that the all is mind, the whole universe is mental. I like to say that the universe is the mind of God. And the phone that you're watching this on, the TV that you may be watching this on, when you look around your house, all the products and items in your house, they all started with an idea. The person that created them, they had an idea first, and then they carried out the action plans to bring that idea into physical reality. But today we're talking about the law of correspondence. And you can think about the word correspondence as similarities. So you could say the law of similarities. And this law basically says there's a similarity with what happens in the heavens and the earth, and there's a similarity with what happens inside of you with what happens outside of you. So the first quote from the law of correspondence is, "As above, so as below." So that's saying, as stated in the Bible, God's will be done on earth as it is in heaven. So that's saying heaven is the macrocosm. Heaven is the whole entire universe on a big grand scale. And the microcosm is your universe, your day-to-day situations that you face. And there's a correspondence between what's going on in the macrocosm, the grand universe, to what's going on in your small universe. Um, as above, so as below. You see this present when you look at the zodiac and things like astrology, where the cosmic bodies correspond to the things that go on the earth. In my case, I'm a Sagittarius, so we rule by the planet Jupiter. So the energies of the planet Jupiter um, correspond to the way that we feeling on certain levels. Uh, how the laws of the universe can help your life and how they help my life. They gave me more context to the conditions of my life and helped me to understand why I go through things that I will go through. Um, where it seems like situations may seem random, but when you observe them and analyze them, definitely according to the laws of the universe, you get more understanding of why you're going through what you're going through, and lead you to solutions and ways to solve those situations. So I also say the laws of the universe help me to reprogram my subconscious mind. You can look at your subconscious mind like your operating system, where if you don't update your operating system, then your phone or your technology will be outdated. Your mind is the same way, and your subconscious mind and your conscious mind as well are the same way. So if it's programmed with outdated thinking, outdated habits, outdated ways that you respond to certain conditions, then you're gonna be moving, you're gonna be glitching. You're not gonna be operating on the highest level. It's gonna be hard to be the best version of yourself and manifest the life that you're working to manifest if you haven't updated your software. So with that, as within, so as without. So your external world is gonna correspond to your internal world. So the state of your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions are going to directly affect the conditions or the way that you interpret the conditions of your external world. In my opinion, too many times we treat our life like a movie on the movie screen at the theater, and you looking at the main character on the screen, watching them go through the conditions and the trials and the tribulations and the situations that they're going through, as though you have no control over the situation. In fact, you get anxious, and you sometimes you get fearful when you see them going through things like, oh man, what's gonna happen to them? Whereas you actually can control that main character on the screen and control the conditions that they go through, because you are the main character. So when you improve your thoughts, your emotions, and your feelings about those conditions, then those conditions improve. So if your life was a movie and you are the main character, you also are the writer, the director, the producer, and you those other roles, the writer, the producer, the director are actually your thoughts, your feelings, and your emotions. So the things that you think about the most, the feelings that you experience the most, the emotions that are most prevalent and strongest going through your being at the time, that's what's going to write the movie and direct the movie and produce the movie and produce the conditions on the screen. So if you can change those thoughts, those feelings, and those emotions, then the movie's going to correspond to that. You feel better, you'll be in better situations in your day-to-day life. When I speak about the movie, that's a metaphor for your life. So make sure you use your vision and not just your sight, because your sight are your two eyes. And your two eyes tend to see the 3D reality that's around you. But when you tap into your vision of your third eye, not only can you look internally and evaluate your thoughts, feelings, and emotions, and the way that you vibrating, you can look internal and adjust that. But you also could look externally and see things that haven't yet materialized. You know, and you won't be locked into the 3D reality. You'll be able to see. You'll look at the current reality, but you'll be able to see your desired reality. It's like you can look at you'll see the finished product when the masterpiece of your life isn't quite finished. But you'll know that you're going in the right direction because you'll be able to recognize the signs that correspond to the way that you feel inside. So the law of correspondence, of course, comes from the book The Kabbalion, which is authored by the great ancient Egyptian scribe Thought. I don't know if y'all can see that right there, but yes, indeed, you can definitely use these laws to, like I say, reprogram your subconscious mind to allow you to look at your life through a different lens and understand the things that are occurring in your life. You be able to look at them through the lens of the laws of the universe and understand that everything has an order to it. So when you start operating with that order in mind, when you're conscious of that order, you will be able to change your subconscious mind, change the conditions of your life, manifest the things that you're looking to manifest, and you realize that that desired reality that you want, it corresponds to the way you feel in the inside. The things that you are experiencing on earth, they correspond on what's going on in the heavens, in the skies, and in the grand universe. So just some things to consider, you're looking to transform your life. Grab a copy of the book, The Kabbalion, watch the first video on mentalism, and really dig into this law of correspondence, the law of similarities, and understand that things are not coincidences because things correspond with each other. It's only a coincidence when you don't understand why things correspond or why things are happening, when you can't recognize the signs. The law of correspondence kind of teaches you to understand the signs that you are encountering, and as you dig deeper into the signs and you understand the signs, you tend to understand yourself and understand how these things correspond to yourself and correspond to the lessons that you're looking to learn to take your life to the next level. So this is my probably fourth or fifth time attempt to record this video due to technical difficulties. The sound mysteriously not taken to the video and whatnot, but I really want to get this one to y'all on the law of correspondence. Really check out that Kabbalion book and make sure y'all get something done today. Get something done today. The theme of the Anti-Procrastination Project, Anti-Procrastination Experiment. With that said, I'm out. Get something done.